choice, yeah.
Reason my matter, reason my life, my Jehovah, my God. Reason my matter, na the only prayer waiting from my mouth. Reason my matter, reason my life, my Jehovah, my God. Reason my matter, na the only prayer waiting from my mouth. Oh, oh. Trouble in my heart, I dey worry if I go survive through the night.
Give me your ticket. They look me. You don't know say you go pay ticket.
Which ticket again now?
They ask me which ticket. Yeah, now your papa.
What I gave you yesterday.
He pay yesterday. We don't pay for today.
I just started work this morning.
Bring your ticket. I no want complain.
This man didn't even give me. He said
I
I should come back tomorrow.
Give me your ticket money. Give her. Give her more come on here now. If this how they play.
I don't have any money. Guy. Are you mad? Guy.
Reason my life, my Jehovah, my God. Reason my matter, na the only prayer waiting from my mouth. Reason my matter, reason my life, my Jehovah, my God. Reason my matter, na the only prayer waiting from my mouth. Oh.
I have to go now.
So soon?
I'll come back another time.
I've noticed something about you.
And what is that?
You're not always relaxed each time we're together. I know you're being haunted by your past, but you have to forget about your past and move on with your life.
Thanks for the advice. I have to go now.
When will you invite me to your house?
Did she see my house?
Oh, sorry. Maybe I said the wrong thing. I will just walk you to the road.
Wait for me now. Where are you running to?
If she talks about it again, how do I tell her I live in a place like this? How do I tell her I live in an uncompleted building?
all about choice, yeah.
I know.
Nemo.
Is
this you?
Yes, this is me.
Hey.
I've missed you guys so much.
Hey, good afternoon.
That's my driver.
Oh.
I see.
Yes.
I see.
I'm so sorry I've not come to visit you guys. You know, since I came back, I've been trying to get my hospital license. But as God may have it, I've gotten it.
Oh, hospital.
Thank God.
Yes.
Thank God.
Hey.
Thank God.
It is done.
Yes, it is done.
Hey! You're welcome, my dear.
I missed my
You're welcome.
father. Okay, let's go inside. Get the bags.
Yes.
Hey!
Come on.
Juliet!
Sorry, do I know you? How can I help you?
Juliet! It's me, Felix!
It's a lie. Felix! Felix, is this you?
What are you doing here?
Felix! Are you trying to tell me that you work here?
It's a long story. Juliet, how are you? Wait. You're serving here? You're now a youth copper? Ah, congratulations!
Thank you. Anyways, I passed out yesterday. Yeah. So, but my parents stay here and automatically this is my house.
Eh? I'm happy to see you again.
I'm happy, like,
Where are you going?
I'm actually going home. Like,
Let me... Oh, don't leave when I saw you. I'm so sure you're the last person I expected. You haven't changed. Let's go.
Please, take it easy.
Since that day I left the hospital, I never went back to my stepfather again.
Are you serious?
Yes.
But we all thought you were traveling for a few weeks, then return.
I never went back. I never did.
This is serious. Wow. So tell me, how is your mother?
My mother. Did you say my mom?
No, don't tell me she's dead.
My mother is not dead.
Thank God.
Juliet, my mother is in prison. She's in jail.
What?
Yes.
Hey. Don't tell me you're serious about everything you just said here.
But Juliet, I can't be joking with what I said now. Who jokes with a thing like that? Listen, my mother got into a serious fight with my stepfather. Out of self-defense, she stabbed him. On our way to the hospital, he died. And the police picked her up.
Now, wow. This sounds so unbelievable.
I mean, thank God I wasn't there. I don't know what would have happened. But I'm here, a poor man, working in a motor park. I strongly believe that God is going to save me one day. And if he does, I'll probably go back to school.
Sure. God will save you. God will come to your rescue. In fact, God will help you. Okay, just believe.
Juliet, do you know what I've been through? If I tell you what I've been through, you will cry for me. Do you know I even started stealing just to put food in my mouth. But I had to tell myself the truth. If I had continued like that, I would have ended up in jail like my mother. So I stopped.
Philip, look at me. See, it is not your fault. It is not your fault. You are only a victim of circumstances. It is not your fault, one bit. So don't blame yourself for anything, okay? Hmm? So tell me, have you heard from Anna? Where is she and...
Anna?
Yeah.
No, I've not heard from her. But I believe she's a doctor now because she was very determined to be one.
Yeah, you're right. I think so too.
Madam, we're waiting for the food now.
I couldn't believe it when you said you were back in the village.
You call this a village? Everything has changed. Things are different and it's a beautiful place.
Well, of course. It's natural. You know, it's been 12 years.
Oh, 12 years.
Oh, gosh.
So, how is Felix?
And Felix is now a shadow of himself.
You're joking, right?
How can I be joking about this? Felix now works at the park as an agbero.
No, you're kidding me.
Of course I can't be kidding you. Okay, do you know his mom is now in jail?
Why?
My sister, the story tired me. Like,
Are you serious?
I couldn't even believe it.
Wait, oh God, he's such a good guy.
Honestly, I can't say.
Who's there?
Nurse.
Come in. What is it?
Ma, excuse me, ma. We need your help at the theater.
Alright, I'll join you soon. Alright. Duty call. I gotta leave you now.
Do I have to leave or come back? Or
Yeah,
stay back?
maybe a few minutes.
Please, ma. We are talking about your health condition here. You and I already know what it requires. The earlier we get it done, the better for us.
Thank you so much, Patrick. I'll take it up from there.
But ma, it's very important. The intraocular pressure
You
is...
don't have to say all that. Listen, I sincerely appreciate your concern and I totally understand your fears. But you have to know something. The God that has kept me alive for over 12 years is not tired yet.
Ma, I know that. But this is totally wrong. It amazes me you are the one saying this. The situation is gradually getting bad. And we can't afford to allow it to get worse, ma. Please, you have to do something.
It won't get worse. It won't get worse. It will never get worse. Don't worry, I'll see Dr. Annie first thing tomorrow morning. Yeah, thank you.
Ma.
It's okay. Thank you.
Alright, ma, since you say so.
Thank you so much.
Alright, ma.
Oh. Mr. Dominic, right?
Yeah, doctor. You see, I'm happy. I'm happy that God used you to deliver my wife. You know, when Dr. Annie referred us to you, I never believed this surgery would work out.
Is that how bad you rate us?
It's not about you, doctor. You know, many gave up on my wife's side.
Well, we simply do our work and God restores sight.
Yes. Well, I came to say thank you.
You don't have to thank me. I did what I'm supposed to do. That's why I'm here.
Right. Please, don't say no.
Thank you, but no. The hospital bill has been cleared. Okay? I can't take any other money from you.
I know. It's just to say thank you.
You don't have to thank me. That's the point. It's fine.
It's alright.
Thank you for trusting us always.
Thank you so much.
Alright. Have a nice day.
And you too.
My name is Felix.
I know you. I know you. I admire your hard work. And I love the way you relate to everyone around you.
Thank you. You work here too?
Yes, I do. I came from our Lagos branch. I used to be the head of the tickets over there.
Nice.
You don't look happy. Can you share?
Well, let's just say I'm just in my feelings. I'm just here thinking about the mistakes I made in the past.
I saw you and your friends the other day. The three of you had a connection.
Young man, have you been spying on me?
I'm not. I just observe a lot.
Well, Anna and Juliet, we all used to be friends. Listen, I had a terrible childhood. As a child growing up, I had no support from anyone. I dropped out of school because my parents could not pay for my education. So Anna and Juliet were the ones who remained in school because they obviously had someone to take care of them. And look at me. I ended up in a motor park looking for food to eat. That's my story.
That's life for you. I have my own story too. My father died, and my uncle took away everything that belongs to my father. And he mismanaged the whole thing. As I'm talking to you now, the young man is as poor as a church hand. So I have no reason to fight for what belongs to me.
Well, he made it easy for you.
Are you telling me? That's life for you? Yeah.
Yes.
So, Papa, Mama, this is Chidi, the man I told you about.
My son, you are welcome.
Thank you, Mama.
My son, I am happy to see you. And I'm particularly happy for my daughter that she has finally found someone she likes. Even to summon the courage to bring him to us. This is wonderful.
I am also happy. Yes.
Papa, but you know I've been very busy with my hospital. Moreover, you taught me that there is time for everything.
Yes,
so I think this is the right time. I don't think I know it's the right time to bring my love home.
My son, what is your occupation?
Oh, I'm a doctor and I work directly under her.
You are also an eye doctor?
Oh yes, madam. I'm an ophthalmologist.
Eye doctor, no, all the same thing.
Yes. You're welcome. Bro.
Thank you.
So what you're saying is that my daughter is going to be your Oga?
Oh.
No. In essence, he's working under me in the office, but at home, he's the boss. And I work under him at home.
Moto Santatos, please let her bring something.
Oh.
What?
After the entertainment, I will show you around.
All right, let me help Mama and get the food
Oh,
first.
that's wonderful. So,
Mama.
in the hospital.
Yeah.
So would you tell me, what are your plans now that you've lost everything?
My brother, my plan is to work hard so that I can have my own. I don't want my children to suffer. Never.
Are you married?
I'm not. But I will someday.
I have never thought about marriage. I had it in mind to marry Anna when we were small. But I can't do that now. Uju has fallen in love with me.
Are you okay?
Hmm?
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Are you equally married someday?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. We are friends now.
Yes. You're my first friend.
Oh yeah?
I was going to ask, what tribe are you?
I'm Igbo by tribe.
You're Igbo?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm also Igbo.
Are you serious?
Uh-huh.
One day, Madu. Eh? Hey, don't worry, eh? Hey, you're not so different nigga at the chamba. Oh?
You don't?
Yeah. Where do you live?
Huh?
Where do you live? I wonder. Keko Sikwan. You know, Napa Kita. Okay, I'm coming. I'll see you later.
My daughter, it is very easy for women who are richer than their husbands to rule over their husbands. Please, do not think like that. You really do not know who he actually is.
Mama, Chidi and I have been seeing each other for the past 8 months.
It doesn't matter, my daughter. This is a lifetime commitment. You don't have to make any hasty decision, especially when it concerns marriage.
You're sounding as if you don't trust my judgment.
I trust you, my daughter, but that shouldn't stop us from making the necessary inquiries about
You don't
him
need
and
to-
his family.
I totally disagree with you, Mother. You don't need to make any inquiries about him. This is a man I love. You think I don't know what's best for me?
I trust you, my daughter, but I'm doing this for your own good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about anything. I will discuss with your father to make inquiries about
Please
his
do
family.
not make inquiries about his family. I love him. He loves me, and that's all that matters. You might probably even ask an enemy and they would give you wrong impression about him. What would you do?
No.
If you were in his shoe and someone is sneaking about, asking about you, how would you feel?
I will not feel bad because it's a normal thing. Eh? It's a normal thing.
Mama, please, we are here to dish food. Let's forget about this. Biko, yeah?
Huh? No, I wanted to ease myself.
Okay, give me money now.
Huh?
Give me money.
Oh. My friend is coming back.
I know now, but you give me money before you
No,
go.
my friend has money. He's coming back.
I know, just give me money and go.
No, I'm not going. I'm going to ease myself.
You are going to ease yourself. Your friend has gone, right? Give me money and go.
No, you don't understand. My friend is coming back to pay.
Give me money and go.
You was my friend.
People don't they do me this kind thing here. I don't understand.
My friend said he's coming
You
back.
want
Do you
chop
not
my
know
money?
him?
You want chop my money?
Do you not know my friend?
You want chop my sweat? Give me my money and go. Am I owing you?
No, but it was my friend that brought us here.
I know it was your friend that brought you here. Just give me my money and go. Simple.
Afana, what's in the apple?
Can you imagine this stupid girl?
You call me a stupid girl? Now you open this shop.
What happened?
You don't make me my money and get out of here.
Madam, you don't know me for this.
I should get out of here.
Yes.
Oh, hold on.
I should get out of here.
Yes.
Hold on. You don't know me for this part.
I know you, but you know you owe me before. So as the one from us, may you give me the money.
Madam, what kind of insult is this?
Sorry for the insult, but give me my money.
What kind of
both the
insult?
new one and the old one. Give my money out.
Take your money. All set. Take.
You still remain 200. No, you remain 200. You remain 200.
If I
I had the old one. Give me my 200.
You don't have manner. If I slap your face, eh?
You don't have manner.
If I slap your face, come on, give me my change.
If I don't do your hug, I will kill you.
Come on, give me my change.
I don't go there give you any change. You owe me 200. You owe me 200. I beg, leave here. You owe me 200.
Slap here. What's it go? Slap here.
Okay, because I be woman, I be.
You
You won't chop me. You don't feel chop me, oh. Give my 200. You dey owe me. If you come here
Next
again,
time, if you
if you
try
come
this,
here again, no carry my
if you
money.
try this canteen again, eh?
I beg,
I will
come on,
slap
try you
your face.
something. That's your head.
Yeah,
See?
that's how they buy this money.
I beg, come on. No buy. No, if you don't have others go buy. No buy. No buy. Others go buy. No buy. Others go buy. Abam.
My daughter, I will be coming to see you during the weekend.
I know you're not coming. Okay, how about your farm?
But you know the planting season has started. I have to plant now. If I don't plant, you know what it means.
I don't know anything, Mama. You've been planting since I was a child. You keep telling me the same thing. Mama, listen, you no longer need all this planting to feed. I am here to take care of you, and I'm sure I've been doing that very well.
My in-law.
They want someone will lift this earth to Venus.
Nah, leave me
My in-law,
alone.
you can come anytime you
My
want.
mother loves farming.
Okay.
No,
if
she
it's
won't come
next week.
anytime she wants. No, my love. This weekend, I want you around.
All right, this weekend.
If you love me, you have to come.
This
I
weekend.
will try and come.
Please come.
I will come.
Please come.
Try and come.
I'll miss you. Daddy, I love you so much.
Hey, one naya oh. One naya.
Let me take my wife. Let me take my wife off. All right, Papa. Take care of yourself, eh? I will call you once we get to town. All right.
Safe journey. Drive and when you walk, my no.
Answer on the phone.
Okay, Mama.
Trouble in my heart, I dey worry if I go survive through the night. Things don't watch die, it be me like say make I just give up on this life. Oh, nobody would understand what I've been going through. This life hasn't been fair to me. One problem to another, it got go more. Give me a reason to smile again. If not 1 minute, make I happy. I am down on my knees, I'm begging you please. Reason my matter, reason my life, my Jehovah, my God. Reason my matter, not the only prayer, wait for my mind.
Sincerely speaking, you needed to have been there to see how excited and thrilled my parents were to meet him. Yes.
Hey, well, I'm actually happy for you.
Thank you.
But you need to be very careful.
Don't worry.
You know how it is sometimes, you know.
Juliet, could you not start, please? I know what you're trying to say, that I lose myself sometimes when I'm in love, but that was then. Then I didn't have this level of education. Right now, I'm a grown woman. I know better. I can do better. So you have to trust me.
Listen, the two of us knows that no matter the level of education you have acquired, if you want mumu for love, you go still mumu for love.
So what are you trying to insinuate that I be mumu for love? Really? Did you just say that to me?
Come on, I don't mean to say that. Come here, you're my bestie. See, I just want you to be careful. Because if he dare messes up with you, consider him dead. Like, I'll practically kill him.
I know who you are. I know what you can do, but don't worry. He's definitely not gonna mess up. He's a good guy. He's a cool dude, and I know he loves me. My mom is a bit skeptical too, asking if I will make inquiries and all of that, but don't worry. You guys have absolutely nothing to worry about. I got this.
Let's just believe. Let's just hope so.
Alright. So, maybe I take you out for lunch. Yes, lunch.
And of course I would never say no, you know that.
No, it's not like that now.
No, but it's the truth.
Why?
I'm telling you the truth. Listen. Uju, that's the truth. I'm being honest. Your mother does not like me.
Why would you say a thing like that? Why would you even say my mother does not like you? She just wants you to be able to provide for me. I mean, why would a mother watch her only daughter walk into the arms of a man that cannot be able to provide for her? She just wants you to do more, that's all.
So this is what you're saying? With the level of my education, you don't expect me to work in an oil company, do you?
My mother enjoyed being spoiled. My father gives her virtually everything she wants. That's why she wants you to do more.
Uju, I don't understand. Do I look like I'm married to your mother or am I your father?
Felix, that's rude.
No, but because you're trying to frustrate me.
I'm not trying to frustrate you.
What do you mean your mother likes being spoiled? So I should go and spoil your mother?
Can you just take it easy? Why are you like this now? Why are you like this?
God, this is so heart-wrenching. Do you know those two came here and they say they've changed? I knew they can't completely change like that. Now, hearing that they had to stab and kill the whole family simply because they want money is so disheartening.
How can someone be this heartless to have wiped out entire family just because he or she wants money or what? How?
This is so painful. Juliet, it's so painful. I just pray they rot in deepest part of jail.
Well, enough of Peter and Carl. See, I have a gist for you.
I hope it's something that will put a smile on my face. Okay, shoot.
Ta-da!
Wait, he proposed?
Yeah, he did.
No way!
Yes, way.
Congratulations. My girl is hitched. Are you? Oh God, this calls for proper celebration. We're gonna pop champagne.
Thanks, baby. Thanks. I'm so happy. I'm happy too. Wait. It is so unusual that your husband hasn't stepped into this office.
Why do you ask?
Because I know he checks upon you every second.
Of course he does, and that's because he'd like to know how the wife is doing.
God, bueno.
Oh, look at someone who just got hitched. You just got engaged. Don't worry, you will join us pretty soon. You on it already.
See, it's just that I can't wait to start getting all mixed by my man. You know what I'm saying?
But you on it. Well, unfortunately, my husband is a bit under the weather, so he didn't come to the office.
Oh, I see. I'm so sorry.
Oh, babe. Like the weather, right? Can you do this?
No, that's tacky.
Oh,
I'd
really?
rather do this. Your mother is here.
Oh, yeah. Mama?
Mama.
My baby boy.
How
are you?
I'm fine.
How is your health?
Did you tell her you're not feeling fine?
She asked.
You're such a baby boy.
Oh, he should not tell me. My own son, my baby boy. And did you greet me? Did you greet me?
I did.
Did you hug me?
Okay, just hug now, right?
When was the last time you saw me? You are behaving as if you see me every day.
Mama,
It's not what you think.
Because shift one side. Shift one side. Ah, my baby boy, how are you? Eh? Eh? They are not taking care of you at all. Don't worry. Your mother is here. Eh? I will take very good care of you and make sure that you are okay.
Okay, I'll drop the bag inside.
Okay.
John, why?
Mama, what is this one now?
Don't worry.
Why are you shouting at my wife like that?
What? Did I shout? Did I shout?
Mama, stop now. You just come in and you're making her...
She saw me and she did not even welcome me. Did she hug me?
Baby, I'm coming.
And we are coming inside.
Enough of all this, your problem. What do you mean? Stop!
Stop there! What do you mean?
It's too early for
Where
your
did
drama.
you say that your wife went to?
I just told you my wife had an emergency call. That is why she's still at home.
Stupid emergency! What kind of stupid emergency is that? Eh? That she left early! She cannot even make the breakfast for us before she left! And you are the one making it! Give her a mudifa!
Did you hear the part I said she had an emergency call? Emergency call means she had an urgent call and she must attend to it.
Will you shut up? Shut up! Shut up before I forget my hand on your ugly face. Are you mad? Are you stupid? How dare you talk back at me? Inawiala.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for shouting. But, Mama, you know all these things now. Eh? You're a woman like my wife. Eh? And I'm a romantic man. You understand? I can also prepare something for the house. It doesn't mean anything.
Shut up! Mama, you have come again. What do you mean? Eh? What stupid romantic are you talking about? That you have allowed her to enslave you in your own house. Boy?
Mama, in my own house?
Yes.
This is not my house. Eh? This house belongs to my wife. I'm not the owner of this
house.
Shut!
Stop it. Is this the way I brought you up? Eh? Why can't you make use of your brain? Are you numb? When did all this start? This house belongs to you. You are the man of the house. Oh, by the way, whose name is she answering? Obrafage. By the way, what is the emergency all about?
Oh, my wife went to see her best friend. Her best friend is in labor, so she needed her presence.
What? Is that the reason she left?
Mama, what is this with your... Why are you always shouting? Eh? This is city. We don't shout like that.
You don't shout like that?
Yes.
Then stop making me shout. Eh? The friend is in labor.
Yes.
And she now left us even to prepare breakfast and went. Is she now the doctor to deliver her of the baby?
That is why it's called...
Is that the reason she left us?
That is why it's called emergency.
Hey!
Mama, stop.
I thought that she even lost somebody in her family. Eh? Hey!
Mama, look at what happened. Her husband traveled, so she needed my wife's help.
Why should you say that? Her husband traveled. That was the only reason she left us and went there. Enough, Wala! Is this how I brought you up? When suddenly did you become dumb, senseless, useless, and stupid?
Mama, you slapped me, your son.
Chede, and I will slap you again with this my Biancalized hand. I will use it to bless your face if you are stupid. If you... Hey! Wait, boom. Eh? Is this how we are going to stay in this house? Chikero. Ha! I did not raise up a mugu. You have become one. And I have turned you into one. Hey! Idiot. I'm not coming here. I did not give birth to a fool.
Darling, I am on my way to Gillette's house to get some of the baby things she bought already. She has delivered a bouncing baby boy. I'm super excited. God has blessed my friend. Yes, but don't miss me too much. I'll be back soon, okay? Bye. God, thank you for safe delivery.
What is this boy playing? this promotion this much. Mama?
Chidi.
Mama?
Chidi.
Huh?
Is it not bedtime yet?
It's bedtime, Mama. You're supposed to be sleeping, so why are you here?
Where is your wife?
She's not back yet.
Jesus Christ! What?
Mama, what do you mean, Jesus Christ? What?
You mean your wife is not yet back? At this time of the night, look at the time. It's
Mama,
almost 8 p.m. And a married woman is not yet back to her husband's house. What kind of stupid marriage is that? Huh?
Mama, you seem to be forgetting something here.
What nonsense am I forgetting?
This is not your husband's house, okay? So you cannot come all the way from the village to teach my wife how to live in her husband's house.
What nonsense are you talking about? Will you shut up? Shut up! Eh? If you think that I will stand and watch your wife manhandle you in this house, it will not happen. S.A.S. your man work.
How? Mama, please, just go to bed, okay? Go to bed. I will talk to you later.
Chidi, you say this whole house will not contain the three of us if things are not done the right way. Enoria, I will stand here and wait for your wife to come back so that I will give her a piece of my mind.
Mama, I said go to bed, okay? I will talk to you later. Please, you can see I'm watching football and this football is very interesting.
Okay. If I must go to my room, you will promise me one thing. That as soon as your wife comes back, she will report to me. She will see me. Enoria, let her come to my room and see me.
Okay. Madam Bianca. I've had
you. You know my name.
Madam Bianca. She should report to you once she comes back.
As soon as she comes back, let her come.
Inspector Bianca.
Report to me.
No rest.
Do
you know what she's doing? You think here's the village where you go and come back by 6. Even by 12, you still go to work. 12 noon. 12, I don't know why she's just disturbing me up and down. If you disturb me too much, you just leave this place.
What do you think, darling?
My wife, are you back?
Yes, I am. What is it? Are you okay? You're panicking.
I'm fine. Baby, please, don't let my mom know you're back. Okay?
Why?
Just go straight to our room.
I'm sorry, I won't be a slave in my own house.
You don't understand. You know how my mom behaves. Okay, just go to the room. I will.
Why would you want me to do that?
Don't shout. Just come.
I'll do this.
Baby, can you listen to me?
No. Excuse me.
Hey, listen.
I need to listen to news, please.
I don't want her to come down. I know how my mother behaves. Huh? Okay, if you want to listen to me, don't increase the volume. Okay, just keep it on the low.
Uju?
Yes.
I have to start leaving before your mother comes and sees me here.
Why are you always afraid of my mother? Don't you know that the more she sees us together, the more she gets comfortable knowing that we are in a relationship?
Your mother's attitude towards me, it's not encouraging. She obviously wants you to get married to a rich man. I'm not a rich man, am I? Huh?
Mama, welcome.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Kiru. Good afternoon, Guagon. Eh? What are you doing here? Ujuma, give a flavor and a member. What is this a flavor doing in this house?
Mama, why are you embarrassing my sister now?
Shut up your mouth. Shut up your mouth. Shall have warned you that I don't want to see him in this house again. I don't want to see him in this house again. Yeah. Stand up, oh! Stand up! What? Silo, sorry for your miserable life. See, let me tell you, the next time I will see you in this compound, I will hand over to the vigilante. Nonsense.
Mama, what's the meaning of this one now? Mama, what's the meaning of this one now? Mama, I'm not a child though. I'm not a child.
Wait, come back here, Ujuma, come back here. Ujuma! Okay. So, Badiro, you come back and meet me in this house. Idiot. If loser. Want to bring your bad luck in to my house. You come back and meet me. Felix, wait for me now. Wait. What's all this?
Uju, do you have to follow me?
Why are you saying hurtful words to me? Am I not supposed to follow you after the treatment my mother gave you?
Listen, I warned you. I warned you, but you wouldn't listen. I knew it was going to end like this.
I'm sorry. Okay, fine. I take all the blame.
Go back to your mother, please.
I'm not going anywhere. You see, today, I must follow you to your house. I need to know where you stay in this village.
No, you're not coming with me. Go back to your mother. I don't want you to disobey your mother because of me.
Oh, please. My mother has had her own time. This is my own time, please.
Listen, Uju, this is not the way to go about this. Go back home. I don't want you to disobey your mother because of me. I'll say it again.
Why are you always making excuses? Each time I tell you I want to come to your house. Why?
It's not what you think.
Is what? Listen, if I don't follow you to your house this moment, I will end this whole thing.
Felix, are you telling me that this is where you've been sleeping all this while?
Yes. And I've been ashamed to show you or tell you.
Oh my God. You need to leave this place immediately. I mean, this place is not safe.
I've been thinking about getting another place, but I can't afford it.
My mother will kill me if she finds out that you live in an uncompleted building.
I want to get a better place, but I don't have the money to do that.
I can assist you. I can assist you to get a better place. Yes, I really mean it.
Baby, my love, my sugar, my world best, my
Oh, please
everything.
don't touch me, please.
What's wrong?
Your mother slapped me and called me a barren woman. I don't know how long I'm expected to endure and take all of this from her. You have to talk to her, else she will leave me with no option than to insult the living daylight out of her. Talk to her.
I knew it. I know my mother has a reason for this, your unhappy mood. My love, listen. I'm sorry, okay? It's okay.
It's not okay. She can't continue treating me like this. Please, talk to your mother.
Alright, but you're my wife, okay? You can't...
I'm not in that mood, I beg in the name of God, please.
I'm sorry.
This barren woman needs to be left.
You're not a barren woman, my love. You're not. I just came back from work. At least, hug me. Huh? Babe. Sorry.
Sad woman can't give love.
What? She called you a barren woman? Wait, is this not the same mother-in-law you told me about how caring and supportive she has always been?
I was wrong. Juliet, you are right. I am always easily deceived.
And what is your husband saying about this?
What would you rather have him say about this? Of course, he's not in support of his mother's actions, but you know that woman is so
domineering, right?
How did you know?
Of course, I know people like that are always domineering. But wait, what in heaven's name is she doing in your house?
I don't have an answer to that question.
She needs to leave that house. She has to leave.
My husband wouldn't dare tell her that.
So are you going to continue like this in your own house?
I wish I know what to do. Unfortunately, I don't know.
you need to inform your family before this thing gets out of hand. I don't know, you're taking it so lightly. God.
I didn't see this coming.
Mama, I can tolerate anything from you. But you see this one? Never. I will never accept it. What is your problem? Eh? Why can't you allow I and my wife to live in peace in this house? Why? Why are you stressing us? You see what you asked me to do? I will never do it. I will never do it.
What nonsense are you talking about? What has it got to do with what I asked you to do?
What I'm saying is that I will never do what you're asking me to do. That's what I'm saying.
What is wrong with you taking in another wife? A second wife? Huh. It's obvious that your current wife is barren. Can't you see?
Mama! Mama! Please! Please! For the last time, do not call my wife a barren woman again. The next time you try it, you're leaving my house. Okay?
Shut up! I said shut up! Shut it there! I dare you to try it. Try it!
You're trying me, Mama. You're trying my patience. You're trying my patience in this house. You're trying my patience. Don't make me to lose it, oh. Do not make me to lose it. Please. Excuse me. I cannot have peace in my own house. What is it? You don't want to go. Allow me to have peace in my house. Let me enjoy my marriage. Did anybody disturb me like this? Eh? Why can't you allow me to rest? My wife is this, my wife is that. I don't want a second wife.
Hey! They have cooked and give to my son. They have cooked and give to my son. Origoya!
What exactly do you think I prepared and served your son? If not genuine and undiluted love. You can hate me all you want. You can call me a barren woman. But what I won't let you do is bring in another woman into my matrimonial home. Mama Chidi, listen and listen attentively. I don't know if your son told you. From this seat you're seated on to the very last pin in this house, I own them. I worked for them. I practically built this house from scratch to the roof. Your son and I are living here simply because I love him. Yes. So when you think of getting another wife for him, also plan and get an apartment for the so-called wife, because I won't let you or allow you bring in any woman into my house.
What did you just say?
You heard me right. Don't dare me.
I don't like what you are saying. You are sounding as if you're supporting that woman to maltreat our daughter. Eh? To make her uncomfortable in her husband's house.
Yeah, of course, you know I can't say something like that. I can't. But you have to remember that two wrongs cannot make a right. Eh? There's no way I will go to that place and start fighting that woman and think that I will bring the peace that we are clamoring for. It is not possible.
Now you have to go there. Our daughter here is not an orphan. I want that woman to know that she has somebody. You have to go there.
There's a man in that house in the name of Chidi. Chidi has to take decision and stand for it. Eh? If the mother continues this way and he is paying deaf ear, then he must make choice between my daughter and his mother. My daughter will take that to him.
Papa, you don't understand. The mother threatened to bring in another woman into my own house.
What?
House I built with my hard-earned money.
Nai, did you hear her?
It's empty threat.
Did you hear that?
I said it is empty threat.
You call it empty threat. This is the reason I will go there myself. Yes. I have to go there myself. Nne, and Mabia.
They won't try me.
Hey! To bring in another wife. Hey.
It's all about choice, yeah.
Nne.
Mama! Mama, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, good to see see you. How was the trip? Was it stressful?
No.
You had a smooth ride.
Yes. So because you had iron visited, that was the reason you came. Eh? My daughter, did I hear a rat quake right now?
Yes, I heard it too. And some incessant flies.
It is your mother, your father, and your useless generation that are rats. I'm talking to both of you. Eh?
Let's take a picture. Good to have you around.
Look at them. Eh? I'm talking to both of you. Hannah is a nonsense. Look at what they are doing. Look at them. See, before this time tomorrow, I will tell my son to kick you out of this house. Senseless, useless people.
Hey! Well, I didn't expect anything less from a shameless, gold-digging idiot like you. Listen to me. Your son was, is, and will be nothing without my daughter here. My daughter made him what he is. And for your information, if he can tell you the truth, your son doesn't have a life of his own.
Shut up!
Have that.
Shut up! I said shut up! What is the meaning of this? I will not have you insult my son in his house. Did you hear me? You better go to your son's house. This house belongs to my son. In case you don't know, my son is the man of the house.
Well, I am not disputing the fact that your son is the man of the house.
Better.
But for you, don't also dispute the fact that my daughter here is the owner of this house. Yes,
Says by who?
she built this house with her money.
Says by who?
Therefore, I will not have you turn my daughter into a slave in the house she built with her money.
Hey.
I will not take that from you.
Is that what she told you?
I will not take that
Is that
from
what
you.
she told you? This is my son's house. Get it into your skull. You can go to your own son's house. You know what I go? This is my son's
This
house.
house belongs to my daughter. Look at how senseless you are talking.
Your
I can
daughter?
imagine how senseless you are.
Whose name
Will you
is she
get out
answering?
of my sight? Get
Whose
out!
name is she answering?
I said get out of
Eh?
my sight. Just
My
shut
son
up
is the
your
man
mouth.
of the house. This house belongs to him. Get out here. Useless people making noise
this
everywhere.
what you are
Since you
saying
came in,
in
you are
this
making noise. Making noise in my son's house. Once won't have this again. One minute a week. I'm not getting out. This house is my son's house.
You're just a fool.
If you don't want to stay, you can go out.
You're just
I
a
will
fool.
relax
Get
as
out
I
of
want.
here. Hey, come and show me.
She's still sleeping.
Sleeping
Yes.
by this time of the day. Is it not laziness? If I talk, you will say I have said. So this is the way she runs the hospital and her home. No wonder she allows you to do everything both at home and in the hospital.
Mama, can you just leave my wife? Please. Leave her alone out of this and go to where you're going.
So what do I will
Mama,
go.
also, don't forget to buy that thing I asked you to buy for me when you're coming back.
Okay, to get the things. Don't worry.
All
There's
right.
no problem. I will bring it.
I'll be expecting you.
It's okay.
All right,
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Is Mama still coming back?
Is Mama still coming back? No! She will go there and die. She will die there. Nonsense. On our judge, this Mama still coming back. I'm not coming back. I will die there. No, not me. You.